Okay, Mia Chiara and I getting ready for the final hour of the Mike Pinetk show. And, one of the big stories trending is the Supreme Court nominee. The president will make the announcement at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. Of course, CBS Radio News. Make sure that you tune in to Kdka Radio for that. They include Judge Raymond Ketledge, 51, who sits on the 6th U.S. Court of Appeals, who would punctuate the Ivy League era that cloaks the Supreme Court since he studied law at the University of Michigan and not at Harvard or Yale. Trump is also believed to be studying Brett Kavanaugh, 53, of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit and a Yale Law School graduate. Kavanaugh worked in the administration of each President Bush and is also independent counsel for Kenneth Starr at one time in the investigation that eventually led to the impeachment of President Bill Clinton. The president also said to be intrigued by Amy Coney Barrett, 46, whom he nominated to the 7th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, Notre Dame law professor and clerk for the late Antoine Scalia, the gold standard for conservatives in the Supreme Court nominee. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Pittsburgh native Thomas Hardiman, 53, who sits on the 3rd U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, is also thought to be on Trump's list. Hardiman, who drove a cab as he worked his way through college, was in the running for the seat that eventually went to Gorsuch. Now, here's just my prediction, my thought process. I think it's going to be Hardiman, a Pittsburgh native, not because he was so close as far as the Gorsuch nomination, but the president has a special connection to Western Pennsylvania and the working class people of this region. And Mr. Hardiman driving a cab to work his way through law school and obviously understanding working class people, I think he would fit in perfectly with the thought process of our president. But the president has the ultimate decision, and you'll be able to hear that tonight a little after 9, CBS Radio News on KDKA Radio. Tune in now and join us at 866-391-1020, Dollar Bank Instant Access, kdkradio.com, or you can text us on the Right Automotive line, the best deal in town. Final hour of the Mike Pinetk Show coming up next, 2 to 3 on KDKA Radio. Good afternoon.